American English, American English. Teach and learn American English.
In this teaching tip topic, Phil will examine the importance of teaching current events in the English language classroom and how to facilitate 2 current event activities using Voice of America resources. Welcome, Phil.
Hello, everyone. My name is Phil, and thank you for joining me for my teaching tips. Current events are a very important topic in today's world, and with so many changes happening across the globe, it is important that your students are aware of what's happening in their classroom and beyond. Before we begin, let's look at our goals. Today, we'll explore the importance of teaching current events in the English language classroom and how to facilitate 2 current event activities using Voice of America resources. So what do we mean when we say current events? Current events are defined as events in the present concerning important people, places, things, or ideas. Now, why are current events important to your English language classroom? They're important because they build language ability and vocabulary, offer endless topics that connect to all areas of curriculum, keep students aware of events happening locally, nationally, and internationally, promote critical thinking, motivate students to have further discussions, and can inspire students to become active in their communities. So where can you access current events? Some of the main sources are the internet, newspapers, magazines, television, radio, social media, and podcasts. But today, I want to talk about Voice of America, specifically the Learning English branch, and how to use their current event resources in your classroom. Voice of America is a multimedia source of news for English learners around the world. It produces content for digital, television, and radio platforms in more than 40 languages to over 200 million people a week. The Learning English branch has many resources, including news articles, which cover a wide range of current event topics. Every article comes with an audio version of the story, as well as definitions for difficult vocabulary words. Now I will show you 2 different VOA Learning English resources and give an example of how each can be used in your ESL or EFL classroom. One great feature we have at VOA is called This Day in Photos, where each day pictures of current events from around the world are posted on our website. These can be great activities to use in your classroom too. One effective activity is to have your students try to predict what is happening in the photo. Let's try to do one together. Analyze this photo and think about these 2 questions. What do you think is happening in this photo and why? And if you were to give this photo a title, what would you call it? And you may want to pause this video while you think about your answers. Okay. Now I'll give you the actual description of the photo and let's see how close your ideas were for question number 1. A worshiper spits water on a sword as he takes part in Hai Nik Ta, or Procession of the Spirits, which marks the end of the celebration of the Lunar New Year for the Chinese community in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Okay, now let's look at our second resource and activity. This one is called Newswords. These are 1-minute videos that introduce a new vocabulary word in the news and show a brief news video of the word in context. Let's watch part of the video right now.
Welcome to the Voice of America's Newswords.
This week's newsword is about housing built in a shipping port. Practical.
Urban Rigger is the name of a new low-price type of housing for students at the University of Copenhagen.
Practical means fit for actual use.
It refers to the doing or using of something instead of theories and ideas.
One activity that I like to use this for in class is to have your students create their own news word video or presentation. So how does this work? First, create a list of vocabulary from current events. For example, let's use the word practical like we saw in the video. Then, give groups of students one vocabulary word and have them find a news article that uses it. In this example, they could use "Students live in floating shipping containers" by Deborah Block. Then, have your students create presentations where they define the word and read part of the news story that uses the word. There are many more resources on the VOA Learning English website that you should definitely check out. Some of these include Learning English TV, Let's Learn English, People in America, Everyday Grammar, News Stories, and the Learning English Word Book. Summing up, today we examined the importance of teaching current events in the English language classroom, and I also showed you how to facilitate 2 current event activities using Voice of America resources. Thanks so much for joining me, and good luck using these great resources in your classroom.
To check out other great teaching tip videos, be sure to subscribe to our American English YouTube channel. You can find resources for teachers on the American English website by clicking on the link listed here. And if you haven't already, be sure to like us on the American English for Educators Facebook page.